See, I'm actually gonna drop out of my exploration idea group and then swap it probably into expansion. I think I'm just gonna go up. I'm gonna go up so I block Russia from colonizing, and he can't attack me because I'm a tributary of Ming. So he's a completely dick over Russia. But the land up here is useless. Like, it's in the way the trade nodes go. Colonizing all this is completely worthless to me. But I'm gonna do it just because it means Russia doesn't get it, which is very beneficial.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
And that means if you ever get invaded by Russia, they have to, go through a bunch of...
Yeah, but that's gonna be more of a pain in the ass than anything. Let's be real.
Well, it's good for them.
Blanket siege all of fucking Siberia and shit.
Yeah.
Getting war exhaustion off that. Oh my god, shoot me now.
But the thing is, they're gonna get attrition because they're gonna do dump stacks and stuff too. That's what I'm alluding to.
I'm thinking I am gonna leave these Western Khanates as vassals because that does make it is a roadblock. It makes life easier to have those and not integrate them. The land is garbage as well, so I don't want it. I don't want the land.
I don't want it. I don't want it. Oh, cool. So it looks like I can actually start doing my war with the Kutai. That's what's up. Although I'm super behind on tech because I've been just sitting there with max monarchy points. Whew. Okay.
It's fine because the discount keeps increasing, so it lets you catch up pretty quick. And then I started the printing press in or whatever this tile is. Like it would be modern day, like Vladivostok province. And then I'm civilized now, so it should spread to you pretty quick, I think.
I'm so fucking backward. Whew. Okay. That exacerbated a problem I'd already had.
Kind of weird. Didn't the Chinese invent the printing press? That was what I thought.
Maybe. Not ready to rule that out. Oh, look where you invented it, no less. I need like one really, really exceptional king is where I'm at. The good news is my corruption has also declined a bit because I got up to 22 at one point. And I'm making, why am I making like tons of gold now?
Oh, your gold mine. You improved it, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Improve it up to 10. Actually, it's only 8. You can do it 2 more.
And then I'll wait for my old king to die and I'll get some random boy because I don't have an heir. And then I'll hit Japan as united and that'll solve all my problems on that side. You're like, can I get a PU here?
Oh yeah, you are airless, aren't you?
Oh damn, you can't build a workshop in a province that produces gold. Thought I'd try. Well, in Kyoto it is.
Fucking dreamer. So we have to start talking about our Ming problem. The literal elephant in the room.
They trust me to 35 now. I mean, the thing is, I can't really do much about them until I can become their tributary.
I don't know how we can get them to fall apart. I don't how can we be the cause of that? You know, he's got 100 Mandate of Heaven right now.
I think we just gotta wait him out.
He's got everything as a tributary. So what would cause it? In the circumstances, what are the things that cause Ming to just disintegrate?
I think it's partially heirs and then partially if they have a long war. No.
Do heirs do it? If he gets a shitty heir, do they get a penalty?
If you have a yeah, I think if it's like, I think there's a big tying to like legitimacy or something. I'm trying to remember the specifics, but you can have like shitty kings that will essentially break the country. Oh wow. Wait, why did I think that was different? That's even worse. You literally, trade can only flow to Huangsu from Japan.
Yeah, that's why I said can't even go trade ideas. Mexico does
Oh, that's right,
flow
because
into
my
some
thinking was,
regions.
yeah, exactly, that's what I was thinking, was you go Mexico, so you push everything east to Mexico and then to Nippon. So you take all the Spice Islands and push them east. That's right. Long term. I mean, the initial thing is going to be take the Spice Islands, make my trade capital there, you know.
No, you're gonna have to you'll have to have one collect in Nippon and one collect in Malacca.
No.
Those will be your two chief nodes. And then if you go colonize, you'll probably collect in a third node over there as well.
Well, why wouldn't I be able to push it across the Pacific and back if I...
You could, but it might be a pain, like a pain in the ass. Like you can probably colonize Alaska uncontested, which is California node. I think that flows into Mexico, so then you'd have to conquer Mexico after that.
Yeah, I mean, that's the big thing, is conquering Mexico, but...
And then how they made that one, I guess that is based on the Manila galleons, that's what that comes from. Which is a little weird, its application for colonial Japan, but we'll roll with it.
I got another shit there. This guy's an 8.
It's not bad. It's 5 in mill.
I know, the problem is that I'm already got, you know, unbalanced technology problems. Who is Kutai allied to? Bhutan? Where the fuck is Bhutan?
It's in Tibet, in the Himalayas.
What possible? What? I don't see it. That's Tirhut.
Well, I'm just saying where Bhutan actually is in real life. But Cities conquered Bhutan.
Not the real Bhutan. Buton.
I don't know.
I know where the real Bhutan is. That's fine. I'm thinking maybe. Oh, it's one of these. I found it. It's one of these tiny states in Indonesia.
On the Moluccas.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So the next question is, what is the size of the Kutai army? And the Bhutan army. Kutai is 15k. Bhutan is 7k. But I need to re-escalate militarily anyway. Yeah, what is my force limits are 50, so I actually do just need to spend more money. I guess I also need to wait for this corruption to go away. Did you get rid of all your corruption in the end?
Yeah, it's quite good.
I'm at 8, but I was at 22 before I went to bed, so I've made some headway at the very least. Let's build some dogs. Yeah, if I can secure Malacca trade node, that would be ideal. Like start with Borneo, then do Sumatra, and then take the peninsula. I should actually probably make an effort to. Shit, Memluk's already starting to colonize. So I can make an effort to colonize little islands on Sumatra. Make sure Europeans can't take one of those and get a foothold.
Oh,
You know
wow.
what I mean?
I'm actually there already.
Yep. So I was
Well, he's
mentioning.
bankrupt, so he's gonna lose that island.
Oh, is he bankrupt?
Mm-hmm. Click on it. Yeah, he's got exploration 3. Oh. Well, he's being invaded by Turkey right now.
Hmm.
So that's good news.
Spread
So he's gonna
minus
lose that
165
colony.
years. Yeah. That's the one they like to start with, so I should probably make an effort to colonize that next.
And then the Western Europeans shouldn't get range there for quite a while. I know we are in the 16th century, but they have to get all the little islands in India, around Africa, before they can get here.
Yeah, but they show up, I think, surprisingly early sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can at least, if you can at least stop them on the water's edge, it's not the worst thing. I really wish I had a second explorer, though. Any second colonist. I'm loving the fact that Ming wants parts of my territory, but they're not even that keen on on Japan, on Taiwan. They actually want parts of Japan itself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn guys, be cool.
Mm-hmm. 50% of my development is in these like 3 provinces I've developed. It's funny.
I believe that.
It does make adopting the institutions easier.
I mean, Gurin is now the size of Ming, so of Beijing rather. So
Good news, yeah.
and Kyoto is actually a little larger than either. Alright, I want to get a better handle of what we got out here. Anagar is doing quite well. Oh, you can, or can you not see them?
No, I can see them.
Sure, you couldn't see me for a long time, so I wasn't sure. What is the Kutai Navy like, actually? Jesus, alright. They're serious down there. Kutai with 3 big ships. I guess we knew this day would come. Ah, shit. Okay. So I should wait for Land Tech 9 before I build any big ships. Corruption's down to 4.3. Oh, baby. The printing press is spreading to Japan.
Yep, 30 Years' War is happening.
It's a good war. A lot of deaths. Really beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm so excited to almost be rid of all my corruption.
I've embraced corruption again. Dude, embrace the printing press.
Yep, that'll happen.
I'm running 2 like top level advisors. I'm trying to get my tech back to like progressive again. But then of course I have to embrace the institution, which costs 800 gold. I have to fight the aristocracy. I gotta do this war. Shit costs money.
I feel that.
I've got 2 loans. I had an event that made me take a loan. Got 2 loans and had to be corrupt. Not a good time.
I know it well, friend. I know it well. The pains of corruption. The good news is you guys are really a ideological and technological leader globally, so in that sense you make us proud.
We serve in the shadow of the Ming.
The great scientists of Manchuria.
Indeed.
It's okay, one day you'll have your moment and people will be paying tribute to you.
It's a really funny image to me, the great scientists of Manchuria.
Exactly.
I just envision like a guy in a lab coat on like a horse.
Exactly.
It's very funny.
Good. Okay, I'm glad you got on board with that one. I thought that was a funny image. He who controls Malacca controls Dune. I'm gonna go for a quick cigarette. I'll be right back. Yo, yo.
What idea group should I get? Thinking maybe another admin one. I don't know if I should
I need a...
So I'm looking at how many cultures are in China, and there's like 40 of them. So if I went humanist, I could accept 2 more, and I would be able to usually. He says, presuming victory against the Chinese.
I'm definitely going military group for when I hit admin 10, mostly because of all the fucking excess military points I'm gonna start having soon.
So I get a decision as the Manchu where I get 2 tolerance to heathens. And if I have max legitimacy, it gives me 1 tolerance as well. So I basically accept everybody, doesn't matter what religion they are, which is pretty nice. But
That's pretty cool.
I have to have 100 legitimacy for it to work. I don't have to take like an idea group for tolerance, which is good.
Ah, shit. I need to start ramping up my whole military spend. I'm like earning so much money. Do you need money, by the way? Because I'm actually really good, so I can kick you some cash if you need to bail out.
Should be good. Range bailout package.
Because I care, homie. Doing some building construction now. I'm also culture converting the Ainu, which feels a little genocide-y, but I figure that'll help in terms of getting getting institutions across the strait. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I feel like it might.
Just want to be nice and homogenous. That's all. Seems like a noble end.
Dude, this king is fucking old. 66. Whew. He was inaugurated in 1523. So 52 years I've had this guy. Pretty impressive. Maybe quality is my next one, because I am going to have to do a lot of ocean stuff too. That seems like a good idea.
I like that I've turned Kazakh into a literal buffer state. I'm very pleased with this. It's like every tile between me and Russia is Kazakh.
Alright, I need to build out my army a bit here. That's pretty good. That's an 18 stack. Maybe I'll just build a second army. It's gonna be interesting when the Europeans come.
White-skinned devils.
That they are.
Southern barbarians. I think is what you meant to call them.
Yes, Southern. Natives in Gilbert Islands. Okay, sure. All hail the Manchu. Japan, for one, looks forward to welcoming their new Manchu overlords.
It's fine. It will only end well.
Well, the reason is we know host lords can't use ship. We're happy to see
We will
you
never
ascended.
cross the narrow sea.
Exactly. We have no issues with your ascendancy on the mainland. And as Ming has been very unfriendly to the Ashikaga shoguns, we're kind of like, hey, let's trade this in for someone who we get on better with. I found Alaska.
It's a bit cold up there.
Yeah. I mean, not as cold as in like Dhaka, but you know. Ah, the Queen Regency. Can we just keep this going? 645? We don't need anyone ever again. Forget everything
Sounds
else.
awesome.
Queen Regency. Let's do it.
She's 70? Oh, she's 70.
I know. Well, the king had ruled for 56 years or something, so
He needs to get 5 years of her, which is good.
assuming she doesn't die.
Imagine that, like all your decisions you make over the course of your life, any fucking policy you might construct just to reduce to a number between 0 and 6 in a computer game.
Holds up.
It's like, yeah, you're really good at drilling the army, but you're rude to that one guy, so we're gonna drop you a Diplo point in the game.
I'm just trying to decide if I pop. I guess I should just pop the Japanese United decision now, to be honest. Could use all the
I don't know what
power.
you're waiting on.
I was waiting for like needing the 100 legitimacy it gives me, but fuck it. But there you go. I'll take the Japanese traditions. Why not? Because I was not that impressed with the Ashikaga ones. Oh, dude, this is better. I should probably annex Ryukyu at some point. Oh right, they're tributaries of Ming.
Protected
That's
by
why I
China.
haven't. Oh wait, can I become a tributary of Ming now? Strategic trusts. Minus 1,000.
That's because he wants your land for some strange reason. Like he wants to own it.
Well, I look forward to you destroying Ming then, and then I can finally annex the Koreans and shit
I
too.
don't know how I'm gonna be able to beat him. Like,
We'll do it.
this is gonna have to be some kind of shared effort here.
Oh, I'm gonna do it with you. Don't get me wrong.
Granted, he has no allies. But it's a lot of fucking Chinese.
It is a lot of fucking Chinese.
Pitch battle.
And their tech is better than ours, so we need to wait it out. I mean, so the one thing is I can... One thing I could do... I could go to war with Korea. Like, I could build up my navy, go to war with Korea, and then just blockade Ming until it breaks it from under its own weight.
You could lure them onto like one of your like what's that? So is that so they're not Honshu and like what are the little ones? Kyushu and
Kyushu and the other one.
And Shikoku. I'm sorry. The two,
Nah, I forgot it too.
The two little ones, right? And then trap them with your fleet, and then once they're isolated, we can either wipe the stacks there or just keep them trapped there, and then while they're warring you and you're blockading them, I can invade from the north, just like the horse lords, and destroy them.
You get a whole when you do end up at war, you get a whole bunch of like decisions I think you can take to help you out. Like you get a bunch of free units and shit.
Because I've never seen them. So.
Well, anyway, we have some time. We need to get our tech up still. We need to, you know.
Yeah. I
There's no rush.
Quantity group, which will give me more. What's it called? Standing army size. And I should probably swap out exploration for one that'll give me even more standing army size as well. If I'm gonna be a match for the Chinese.
Oof. Buckets of ducats. So then I will take out all this Sunni that I'm gonna have to figure out a way to convert is annoying. Forgot about that shit.
Yeah, the Muslims get like a penalty to converting them.
Yep.
What modifiers are available to Japan? I mean, you could get the advisor for the extra whatever percent. Put your stab up to 3, which gives you another 1.5.
I don't have any Mozzies yet, so it's not the end of the world. I'll just start with the non-Mozzies. Because I can. I guess I really have to do Mozzies pretty early because I want Malacca. Oh, of course Malacca is a fucking tributary state of Ming. Why does Ming keep getting such incredible emperors? Oh, I could become their tributary. Nice. Okay, this is a game changer. Now I can go into Korea and shit. I guess the focus should still be Southeast Asia.
Korea's in the Nippon node, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That's why I left it for you.
No, I definitely want to take Korea. That's I think when our original conversation, that was my main land grab was Korea. Alright, they're gonna ask me for 12 diplomatic power. I think I can tolerate that. If it gives me access to their empire. Alright, shall I go fuck up these Borneans?
Kutai.
Their navy's still small.
It's a Hindu. Were they Hindu in Borneo?
Yeah, the Indonesia was Hindu for a long ass time. Like not also what's it
I
called?
know that the Javans
Java.
were.
Yeah, Borneo as well. Where's Sulu? Where's Sulu? Oh, can I diplo vassalize you? No. So then I'm okay.
So the island, so the big one on the left is Sumatra, the middle one's Java, the one up middle is Borneo, to the right is, they call that the Moluccas. Where is Sulawesi? Is that an island? If you're Dutch, you know this.
It sounds familiar, but I don't know which one it would be. I only know like the big ones, right? Sumatra, Borneo, Java, Bali, the Flores Islands, Timor. What is this funky one called again? I always forget.
The
In the Moluccas, it's got a name. It's like Do I have to manually send the thing every time, or does it just take it?
Hmm?
The the thing, like the tribute. Does he just take it, or do I have to manually give it?
Yes, every year you have to accept or refuse.
Okay, I think I just said fine.
The left button is refuse, the right one is accept.
Yeah. Okay, I think I did the right one then. That's how they stay so technologically advanced. They just take
Yeah,
fucking.
they just take your points. Yeah, good system.
Not a bad one.
Not a bad one. No.
The Japanese annexation of Borneo has begun.
So just so we're clear, each Siberian colony, I finish, I get 0.05 income from a month.
So they're high value, is what you're
The
telling
high
me.
value, yep, exactly.
They
It's
sound
actually
incredible.
they're actually good if you're Russia because you can move all the trade right back to Petersburg and it's fine. But in this case, it's completely useless.
Well, I mean, if you want to go to California, I'm not stopping you.
No, I
Cheers,
have no
I'm not.
interest in doing that. I'm integrating Chagatai. I'm not sure if this is the smartest decision, if I should leave them as a buffer. But if I'm sitting here, I feel I should attack Yarkand and stuff, and that'll let me do that.
Well, the good news though with Russia is they are like half the strength of Ming. So another option is for you to just go west until Ming collapses.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of begrudgingly doing right now.
I'm getting to a point where I'm pretty wealthy and pretty large. Still, my tech is a problem, but you know, everything else is okay. This lady regent is the shit. It's a shame I'm losing her. Oh, I really wish he wasn't trying to take Diplotech though. It's the one I've always been struggling with anyway. If I can get like one long reign of teen points, 14, 15 points, I'm happy. That's it. My whole country's back on track. Yeah. Oh fuck. You know who's colonizing in Indonesia now?
Castile?
The Ottomans.
Oh, the Ottomans.
Much, much worse.
Much worse. Yeah. Where is he? I don't see him.
He's in the Andaman Islands, so he's not quite in the Moluccas, but he's close. Yeah.
Oh no.
I think
No.
the play here is going to be to actually conquer as much as
Why does he
possible.
take exploration ideas? It's ridiculous. He's the Ottomans. I don't know why the Mamluks took it either. That's absurd. That's completely
Well, Mamluks
absurd.
I kind of get because you go down Africa, right? But
No, but that's all like little crappy states. You just conquer them. There's no colonizing there. You have to finish up all of Ethiopia before you can colonize there.
yep, 4 exploration ideas for the Ottomans. I guess they all are rushing for the silence. So now I gotta figure out what my priority colonizations are. Maybe I should try and grab.
Get a CB on Chukchi, in like Siberia. Do you see him?
Yeah.
Can you do that and then call me
I
in
have to-
and I can vassal him?
I can't. I mean, I can, but it's gonna
No.
require me. Well, okay, I can. Give me a few though. I need to. Once I finish my current colony, I'll colonize. Or actually, here's what I can do. I'll pull my
Actually,
colonists
no.
back.
I lied. I can get one. Never mind.
Okay.
Because I
If
want
you just like plop.
I want to grab that stuff so the Europeans don't colonize all
Yeah.
up there, which is very annoying and horrible looking.
If you plop a colony down in Oktusk, then you can fabricate a CB on him
And
from
then
across
this
the water.
one, oh, he's actually a duke technically, so he's not gonna migrate, which is good. That works to me. And then does he own the northernmost tile of Siberia? Looks like he does. Have you explored up there? Because it ends
No,
after
I can't
him,
see
right?
up there.
The blue guy.
I can. Oh yeah, the Nook or whatever, Kodent. It's wasteland north of him. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Kodent or whatever.
Alright, good. So I need to do the 3 in between me and him. And just vassal him, and then it's closed off. I can swap idea group after that. Works for me. There's also one really lonely Manchu tribe, like up in Siberia. It's so sad, just by themselves in the Arctic.
They
They're
never
fort.
managed to unify. So I guess the big thing is going to be colonizing any uncolonized trade nodes, like and the Spice Islands probably.
Actually,
So it's like
colonizing, if I colonize the Gira node, actually that doesn't act against me. I can actually make a bit of money off that.
My heir is 544. I abdicate for that motherfucker. I'ma abdicate for that little nigga. Maybe I should annex Bond while I'm here. Yeah, I'll do that. And then it's gonna be, yeah, annex. Yeah, okay. Alright, this is looking okay. As long as I get to Pasai before anyone else does, and Malacca, then I'm good. I'm gonna develop a shit ton of bad boy down here, but
I feel like I'm going to Northrend right now.
are you not?
I've never even seen like a glacial terrain
Yeah, it's
before.
pretty cool, right? It looks like the wall from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. As long as you're not taking my dip tech anymore, I'm happy.
I again am impressed by my generals. I get +1 base shock. I've just been lucky as well. I mean, I do get one, but
Alright, so now I need to finish the siege of Flores. Flores. Is it not Flores? Of what the fuck is this island called? Anyway, of Bhutan. Then I'll annex that, take a chunk out of Borneo, including the trade node, and that'll be good. And then I'll cycle. And the best part is because they're all different religions, I can kind of fuck them because it's animist, Hindu, and Sunni. So now I can jump over to the Sunni, fuck them up a bit, jump. You know what I mean?
oh yeah.
Oh, this is great too. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna be a little cheeky here, and we need a new, what's it called? Royal marriage friend. Sweet. Alright, and then Pasai is next. Cool. The quality of archers is impressive. It does spread slow. I don't know why. Like the Ainu just are really not fast adapters when it comes to institutions. Should probably revisit this Korea plan, if for no other reason than to get institutions between the two of us
Yeah,
going
it's
back and
true,
forth
yeah.
faster.
Well, doesn't actually, I'm not rivals with Korea anymore because I surpassed them, so it should spread through Korea now when I adopt stuff.
Yeah,
So
but
vice
me and
versa.
Korea are rivals. Is the
Yeah.
problem. So even if Korea gets it, it doesn't go to me. You see what I'm saying? Because we hate each other so much. Oh, the fuck? Oh, hell no. I really want a second, what's it called? A second colonist. And I'll pick up like a couple islands in the Pacific and try and see if I can use, one colonist for Southeast Asia and the other colonist to start getting my Eastern Empire going. There's so much shit to colonize in Indonesia, though. It's really intense.
Mm. Looking at the Kazakh flag. It kind of looks like a modern one, but I guess it's a historical one actually. Isn't that weird? It's almost like a little. I don't know how I would even describe the symbol on their flag. The flag of the Kazakhs.
Ah shit. Kasai just allied up with Bengal.
Yeah, Bengal is allied with Yarkand as well. It's the ghost of Sid. Fucking with
Here
us.
to troll us.
Yeah.
You're not wrong, friend. Alright, definitely don't want to fuck with Bengal now. Golden era to boot. Land Tech 14. Ming is at 15? Fuck me. I guess part of my problem is that my fucking institution still won't spread. I wonder if I should enforce our heritage for the extra +2 conversion.
Is that a decision?
Yeah, it reduces tolerance of heathens by 1, I think, but gives you +2 for conversion against them.
Yeah, so just decide, are you gonna tolerate people or are you gonna convert them? So if you convert them, then fuck them. You don't have to tolerate them, convert the fuckers.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. If that's what I'm trying to think. If I tolerate or convert, what do you usually do? I guess you probably usually.
It depends on the game. Like this game, I went humanist, so I'm gonna accept people. Sometimes you can kind of do both. Like my Frangleterre, I'm humanist, but I'm converting shit to Protestant anyway.
Maybe I should. Ooh, I have a mission to conquer Korea. Well, this seems like the time to do it, doesn't it? Should we go conquer Korea, friend?
Yeah, I've got 16k here, so I could send them.
Here, why not? I'll just land in. Well, that's what I'll do. Is I'll land in your territory, and then we'll do that. All right, cool. I'll set this up. Let me move my armies back up from the from Indonesia. Get a military access from you.
So I think that if you can't pre-station units, because then they go into exile.
If we're allies and I military access, I think I can, no?
No, because then I think they'd be in exile.
Really? That seems weird, though. Okay, well, that's fine.
They fuck with you in this game.
So, here's what I'll do. I guess I'll declare and then just land my units in what's it called? Yeah. How big is the Korean Navy? Smaller than mine. They have galleys though. Is this? Oh, this is Inland Sea. Okay, so I'm gonna have to build some galleys, I guess. Well, let me build out some ships then. Alright, I guess I'll still need 2 years for this war while I build out the
And
navy.
then you are gonna have to carry the war because I am on
That's fine. No, that's fine.
inward
That's fine.
perfection mode.
That's totally fine. I can do the entire war by myself. That's fine. Oh, how big? How low? Lantec 14? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I can build out my army a little further, and then we'll kill him. I've been putting off picking up the things. I've been hoping to get this institution, but it's been slow going, friend. Alright, so for now I'm gonna refocus and just do I'm gonna do a couple smaller wars. Well, one smaller war as my navy builds out. Take out Ryukyu, just so that that's done. Don't have to think about it again. Yeah, given the number of religions, maybe going humanist down the road is a better way to do this, and just tolerating everyone. Don't have Mozzies and New World types and shit. Anytime I have to deal with Muslims, you know. Then again, the Japanese as humanists doesn't make a lot of sense.
No, it's more like a Dutch thing, I would say.
That's true. A very pragmatic Dutch thing. Yeah, worship the cow, worship the fucking whatever. I don't care. You got money? You got money?
At the end,
Let's
I
talk
worship. In the end, I worship gold.
In the end, I worship the Gilder. All right. Oh, gold rush. I should probably reduce my inflation. Jesus, to like 6%. Not realize that. Yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I just got a the third Japanese group, which is -5 tech costs and +10 institution spread, so that's good. Happy about that shit. Oof. That coalition against Orissa is a bad time. Oh, interesting. Ah, fuck me. Ottomans are continuing their colonization of Indonesia.
I mean, the good news is, like, you can ignore most of those islands. As long as you control, like, the cots, you'll get majority market share. You just have to beat the natives.
Yep. That's true.
So Singapore would be, like, where the Johor province, right?
Singapore is literally the Bintan. It's the little island at the very tip of Johor.
See, I'm complaining because that's coastline. So you couldn't really develop it into an awesome city, though. The penalty it has.
Like to just do like a kind of quasi-historical thing. Oh, because you were looking at straight up Johor and thinking like, hey, I mean, we could pretend Johor is
the cot is Cots on Malacca.
Malacca,
jungle,
yep.
35% penalty.
Same
good
with
provinces,
Chesterton. Pasai though is where if I wanted to do a trade capital.
Trade good.
Pasai.
Pasai. Oh yeah, plains and cot. There you go.
That's the one. Trade.
That's the one.
That's my home base. I just gotta make it non-Mozzie though. Alright, I think I'm going religious. Fuck these guys.
I think you should do religious, and then I think you should culture convert everyone to Japanese as well. It's just fucking roleplay.
You will be one of us. I like it. Okay. Let's see. So I guess next step is military tech 13. Kind of got to do that. Is Korea still 14, right?
Nope, Korea's ahead of you.
They're 14 though, right?
Yeah,
or are they 15? Oh, 15.
Fuck. 6 mil guy.
Oh, okay. I'm 13. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm behind. I'm 13 as well.
Like, if it was a 1 gap, it's doable, but 2 is too much.
I am glad I'm not the deep shade of communism like I was before.
That I am?
No, you're not communist either.
What?
You're all orange and shit now.
I'm Dutch now.
I'm Dutch, yeah. No,
I'm still fucking behind though. Oof. Well, it doesn't help that I still don't have the printing press. I don't know what to do. How big is the Korean army? 35,000. So I could. Oh no, it's only 35,000. So I mean, I could go really hard, and then I'd have, like 50,000 soldiers plus your 16. We could win it. Does he have military ideas, or is it other kinds of ideas? Okay, he's capped out on offensive. I don't think we can win that. Why does he have so many fucking points?
Oh, my king is really good. He's a 9, he's a 12.
Nice. I'm waiting 8 more years so I can abdicate in favor of the young gun.
Actually, he's filled out his idea groups in Korea as well. Well, he didn't have to fucking conquer the steppe and then
That's true.
reform
Or unify
out of
Japan.
being a horde. He's just fucking sat there and spent his points in the game.
That's true.
He hasn't even had the decency to develop his provinces for us either.
That piece of shit. To develop his provinces for us. I like that. The language on that is fun. I always hate when you're just waiting for rebellions. 90%. Okay. Tell me when, buddy.
God, I colonize agonizingly slow. It's really unpleasant.
Same. It's getting a little better now that I got
mine are Arctic. Although you have jungle, don't you? Yeah, you
have a lot of jungle.
Yeah.
No.
So I have discovered one good thing. The Gira node, I can colonize that, and that actually does benefit me.
The Gira node?
The Gira node. I had not heard of it either, but it is a thing.
Oh. Bengal would not help if I attack Pasai. No one would. That's important. Because I need that center of trade. Cool, and then I'll try and grab like the northern tip, and it'll give me the cot. Oh. If I can secure all the Malacca cots and all the Maluka cots, I'm golden. Jesus, would you fuckers embrace the printing press? Why are you so slow about this? Alright, 6 more years till I can abdicate. What is the cost for abdication again?
It's like half your legitimacy and a bunch of prestige. Something like that.
I think it's still worth it though if you have like a 544 at 15.
Yeah, you just have to do quote unquote math.
So it looks like Castile and Portugal are only starting to colonize the Cape of Good Hope now. Because I just got vision on it, and the colonies have just come down. Like it's, you know, fucking
So they'll be
186
crossing
and
the Indian Ocean soon.
yeah. That's okay. I mean, I think I can secure
They
Pasai.
usually don't annex like the Indians though. They just sort of colonize all the empty stuff and just sit there usually.
Sounds useful.
It is, because then they start producing trade goods, which is nice.
I mean, it sounds useful for them.
So I figured out kind of a cheeky thing I can do, which is I actually collect, or I have a few provinces in Inner Mongolia that are in Beijing. So I collect in Beijing, and even though I only have like 2% market share, I think it's got 42 trade value, must be one of the best cots in the world. And even taking 2% of that is giving me
money.
It's giving me 2 ducats and change a month, which is pretty fucking good.
That's not bad at all. Okay, how big is Pasai's army? I want to get this war started like as soon as possible. Before, what's his face changes his mind. Pasai, 19k, 13 land tech. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, that's so cute. This little Manchu tribe has moved, so he's next to me now. He
He
was
wants to join
lonely.
you.
He
I'll be
does.
part of your empire.
He does. He wants me to vassalize him.
That's adorable.
He was so sad up there alone. He's like, there's other Manchus. Wow.
Okay, I have a bigger navy. Let's bring the rest of my navy down. Let's do this right. Fuck! I was too late. Bengal's now down to join the war again. With
Oh,
Pasai.
I figured out why these steppe nomads are such horrible vassals. Because they're steppe nomads.
Yeah.
I was like, why are they always exploding in pretenders? I like couldn't figure out why, but right,
And now you've gotten it.
because they're steppe nomads, right? So they have to constantly be at war to remain legitimate,
Oh, true, yeah.
and they're
because
just sitting there under me, and they're like, fuck the fucking Khan, fucking let's rise up, pretender. Then he takes over, and then he just sits there. And everyone's like, the fucking Khan's a fucking bitch. It's another rebellion against the Khan, and that's why they always are occupied by pretenders all the time.
Makes sense.
Figured it out. That's the reason why. That's exactly why.
Goofy game mechanics. Okay.
I'm still very ambivalent if I should be integrating Chagatai. I'm like 60% through it now. It's just gonna piss me off owning these lands over here, but whatever, we'll fucking do it anyway. Because I know it's gonna be a rebellion, or there's gonna be some goofy war where the AI sends their units all the way over here. I'm gonna have to walk all the way across Mongolia. Then, because they see you coming, they're gonna walk away. It takes me a fucking year to walk over there, then they're gonna walk away. I'm gonna get really mad. I'm gonna walk back, and then because they see through the fog of war, they're gonna walk back in, and it's just gonna really frustrate me and make me mad. So,
How far? Yeah. How far are you from land tech? What's it called?
I'm finishing out my quantity ideas. Well, I guess I could take.
Okay, no, don't rush it then. Don't rush it then. It's not a rush thing. Although I'm curious when does my claim end? 1611. Okay, yeah, no rush. I'm gonna grab some coffee. I'll be right back. I need to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do about the Malacca Pasai thing. I think I'm gonna set up so I can fabricate a claim on Malacca and Johor, and then just take it from them from Malacca, and not deal with Pasai until after I've got an army for that. Right back. Hmm. Whoa, whoa, stop, shit. Fuck. I accidentally merged my my exploration fleet and my combat fleet, and now I sent my entire navy on a mission to go.
Discover Alaska.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, this is so useful. I'm so happy this happened. And I don't even have an army somewhere to set up like a useful fucking. Let's do this. Yeah, I basically sent my navy to go find out what's happening in the Southeast Pacific. My entire military navy. Please don't sink.
Admiral's like, well, we were just following orders. They told us to map out the sea. And indeed, there's water here, there's water there. There's water there. We lost a lot of good men that day.
I was surprised about some of the water over here, but it turns out there was more water. I didn't think it could happen. Alright, now I need to figure out. Fuck. Well, I guess Pasai I just win by I declare war on them, but my navy will just be bigger than everyone's, right? That's the way to do this. It's all about that naval superiority, y'all. If I can do that, then I can still win. Yeah, literally Alaska. That's where my navy is right now.
I was like, what's the most far away place I can use as an example? Like the worst place you would want to send your entire navy to.
You were dead on, friend.
Ming paid all the foreign debt of Sweden. What? Amazing.
Yo, quick question. I forgot to clear the natives first. It's saying the province is Moluccan and whatever, but when it finishes, it'll become Japanese and Shinto, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Alright,
colony,
so I don't have
right?
to. Yeah, so I don't have to like destroy it and remake it. Cool. Because y'all know we don't have time for that shit. Alright, quick cigarette, and then I'm gonna go kill some fucking Kutai, and then maybe some Pasai. Be right back.
Hey, are you there?
Sorry, you just hit me with a marriage thing.
No. If you're a tributary of Ming and he's ahead of you in tech, you get an extra bonus to making it cheaper.
Oh, I had some notification come
Which is
up.
handy.
Oh yeah, that's right. Alright, Cool. So now Kutai. So I'm thinking my plan is Kutai. Kutai, and then I'm gonna use my navy, right? With my navy, I will be able to win the war against Pasai because I can just isolate Pasai. Makes sense, no?
Mm-hmm.
Then if I fully occupy Pasai, it doesn't really matter. They can't fuck with me. And yeah, we're good. I just plop my massive navy in Straits of Johor because I'm gonna have like I think 15 or 20 big ships.
Oh wow. I
But
just put 7 ships in Beijing.
and your wealth exploded.
So it costs 34 in maintenance for the ships.
0.34, you mean?
0.34, and it increased my monthly income there by like 3. That's a good exchange. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's a fair trade. China's a little poor, but none the worse for the wear.
I mean, you're paying them tribute, so they can't fuck with you.
Exactly. I could accept these Chahari guys, and then try to develop my Mongolian tiles and get trade power out of them. It's a long journey though.
I believe in you. Kutai only has 3 transports, so yeah, great. So I can do this.
How large is like Kamchatka, like geographically?
Massive.
Is it massive? Wow.
It's massive.
It's like these huge expanses of territory on the planet just completely uninhabited.
I'm digging this little chunks of Ming on the far side of Dali.
Yeah, they've had those since the start of the game. Ever since Dolly broke free.
Corrupt bureaucracy is costing me a lot of money.
Still like to be able to like localize my army maintenance, because sometimes it's like I literally need to pay for this one
Oh
unit
yeah,
of infantry to kill these
like
Indians,
forts. Same idea as
and
forts.
then I
Yeah.
have to pay for every single soldier in my empire to do that.
Yep. I'm close to embracing the printing press. Huzzah!
Oh wait, nope, I'm done. So I've closed off Siberia to Europeans, because the west is now closed off, because they can't traverse wasteland, and the east is closed off. So we're good.
We Gucci, fam.
We're good. Thought that coastline extended, but actually doesn't, which is nice.
War is expensive. I might debase my currency a bit to get the printing press. No, actually, I'll take loans. Loans will be better here because then I can spend the what's it called? Spend the money. Do I want to go Christian? No, fuck that. Preposterous, they have no place here. Or do I take the trade
You could
efficiency
go
for a bit?
Christian. It's probably what does Shinto give you? 10% morale, which is quite good. Protestant is really good.
Yeah, but converting is gonna be a bitch.
Yeah, you don't have
I'll
religious
do the
ideas or tolerance.
Yeah. All right, so let's do isolationist. Tolerance of the truth faith +1 attain legitimacy, or 10 trade efficiency but -1 tolerance of the true faith. What does tolerance of the true faith give you?
That's basically the same thing as reduces revolt risk, but it's only for your true religion tiles.
Oh, so I might as well let them hear. Oh, fuck. Alright, well, it decided for me, so.
Which can actually be very good. It's like -1 revolt risk per extra tolerance you have. So you won't get rebels ever on your core stuff, which is very nice.
Can I just annex them? How many people is this gonna piss off? Like 2? I think that's fine. Just overextension actually will be really rough there for a few though. Maybe I'll just take most of the country. Yeah, that worked. Rooting out corruption while this course is a bit brutal. Alright, so time to take some loans. Where's all my money going? Just army maintenance? Is that really it?
Colonies, probably.
No, it's definitely army maintenance, but it's okay. I have to keep it up until... I just feel like I'm making less income than I was before. My trade income seems to be hurting, maybe. Yeah, I'm making like 2 less per month from Nippon. Oh, there's also Iwami. Where is Iwami? That has gold as well. There we go. Oh fuck, that's slow. Cool. The rooting out corruption is a big part too, though. That's costing me bank. Yeah, I'm gonna abdicate.
Yep. Yeah, your guy's better. I think abdication happened once in all of European history. Charles V, never again. Do you know that when he abdicated during the ceremony, he leaned on William of Orange for like support, to hold himself up?
That's because they were homies.
That's exactly why he did. Yeah.
Back in the day.
Global trade started in Beijing. Very nice.
Oh, really?
Yep. It's the biggest.
Nice. I don't even need to fake that one. I do need to embrace the new one though, the old one.
AI does know how to make cuts, and it's been so stable over here.
Rooting out corruption. Okay, I'm gonna take some loans, I think, to pay for modernization. Wait, hold on, pause. Whew. Okay, sorry, I just need to quickly spend these monarch points before they disappear. Oh, okay. Cool, we're good. Sorry.
Can the nobility not be such little fucking crybaby bitches when I take their land away? It's like, God. I was like, I'm gonna take this 3 development tile away from them. See if I can do this and not put my maintenance up. Nope. No luck there. And then I immediately gave them all new land in like fucking other parts of the country, but they were like, no, we want the 3
That one
development tile.
province. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Give it
Fucking
back
pieces
to
of
us.
shit.
Please, please.
Well, no, I'm just gonna kill them, so they're all gonna perish. But at great cost to the realm, so I just question the validity of their thought process is all.
Sorry, Malaka, I'm not interested in any alliances. Okay.